We are just 2 days away from the NFL draft, and that means rumors are flying all over the place. Okay, we're hearing about potentially trading up, trading down. What's the real thing, or what's actually going to happen come draft night during round one? And I think the overall consensus is that Minnesota will end up trading back. I think that's where we're all headed at this point in time, unless there's a guy that the Vikings fall in love with and he's available at 24. That's the only way I think we'll stay. But since we only have 4 draft picks this season, I think Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah and that front office are going to look to add more draft picks. So that would ultimately result in us trading back. And today we're going to talk about a potential trade rumor with the Cleveland Browns, who apparently are trying to get more draft picks as well, or at least move back in the draft. So let's talk about it before we do. Shout out to our affiliate partners at Green Gridiron. If you want one of these mini helmets, the link for that is in the comment section. Hit that link, use the promo code MINSYN, MINSYN, at checkout to receive a small discount on your purchase. They have NFL helmets, college helmets, fully customizable ones. So if you're looking for maybe, a souvenir, a gift for somebody, or maybe you just want a real helmet. Yes, they don't have just the mini helmets. They have the big ones too. So if that's something you would like, you don't have to get a Minnesota Vikings helmet. You can get whatever your favorite team is. Just use the promo code MINSYN at checkout to receive that discount. And if they already have a deal going on, you can actually stack the promo code to receive even more off of that final purchase. So let's get into it. While there is some chatter ensuing about the Cleveland Browns potentially trading down from the number 2 pick in the NFL draft, there is also a chance that the Cleveland Browns could trade back into the first round for an extra pick. Why? Well, because Cleveland may want to get its hands on a quarterback on day one, and while Shedeur Sanders may be off the board, someone like Jackson Dart may be available. Now, Gordon McGuinness of Pro Football Focus has named the Cleveland Browns as one team that could shake up the NFL draft with a big trade, and he feels that Cleveland could look to acquire the 24th overall selection from the Minnesota Vikings. McGuinness wrote, while Cleveland could wait until pick number 33 on day 2, another team could leapfrog them into the back end of round 1 and steal their target. The Minnesota Vikings are likely in the market to move down and accrue more picks, so pick number 24 is the ideal spot for a move up from pick number 23. McGuinness goes on to dub Jackson Dart and Jalen Milroe as potential targets for the Cleveland Browns at number 24, although Jalen Milroe would seem far less likely that high in the NFL draft. So the general consensus is that the Cleveland Browns will select Travis Hunter with its top pick, although that would obviously change if the Browns move down from number 2. If Cleveland does decide to trade the second overall pick, you have to wonder how that would affect the possibility of the Browns trading back into the first round. So I think it would be absolutely tomfoolery. It would make no sense for Cleveland to trade out of the number 2 pick unless they really thought we need more draft picks. To me, Travis Hunter or even Abdul Carter is way better than 2 more draft picks. Travis Hunter is the Shohei Ohtani of football. He can play both sides of the ball, offense, defense, play every snap, and he doesn't get tired. We watched it his entire college career. He can do that in the NFL, and that's what he said he's going to do just a couple days ago, I do believe, when he sat in front of the media and said, teams, I don't want a team to draft me if they're not going to play me on both sides of the ball. He's going to play both sides, so if Cleveland wants a diamond in the dirt, if you will, Travis Hunter's that man. There's no reason to trade out of number 2 if he's available, which he's going to be, because the overall consensus number 1 pick is Cam Ward to the Tennessee Titans. So obviously that would leave Travis Hunter wide open. But then you also have Abdul Carter at number 3. You pair him next to Myles Garrett, that defensive line could be absolutely scary, just really, really scary. So I don't see Cleveland trading out of the number 2 spot. However, I could see them trading like this scenario from the number 33 pick, which I believe is the first pick in the second round, trading up into the first round, which in this scenario would be with the Minnesota Vikings. That means we would obviously get the 33rd overall pick, and we would probably get more compensation as well. So we would add a couple more draft picks, which I think is what Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah ultimately wants in the end. So Cleveland Browns could potentially trade up with the Minnesota Vikings. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. Have a great rest of the night, folks, and Skull Vikes.